Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is TechSpace and I'm Nick. If this is your first time watching my channel, I make videos around cool tech, lifestyle products, and apps, all while shooting in my VFX studio. So in this video, we're gonna talk about how to soundproof a room without causing any damage to the walls. Now you might have clicked on this video because you have a home studio space, or maybe you're renting one or shooting on location where you need good sound, but you can't drill or glue anything to the walls. Well, this video is for you. Now, there's a lot of products on the market and maybe you're already deep into your research, checking out Amazon products or audio engineering websites. So if your experience has been anything like mine, you've come across acoustic foam, right? There's a lot of YouTube videos out there with people showing you how to install them, as well as a lot of gamers and YouTubers using them as their backdrops. And overall, they do look good. For a lot of people, that's a great option. And if you own your own space or it's a permanent setup and you don't mind damaging the walls when gluing the foam to the walls. But the downside is that you have to buy a lot of foam panels to really reduce the noise and reverb in the studio. Now for me, that wasn't going to work. I had to come up with an alternative to acoustic foam panels that would help to soundproof and also help with the reverb in my studio. So the solution I came up with, it's acoustic blankets. Now, you may or may not have heard of acoustic blankets before, but they're made from specialized soundproofing materials designed to reduce noise and sound reverberation in any room. Now, to give you a little understanding on how acoustic blankets work, I'll first need to explain how sound works. When you're talking in a room, your voice creates sound waves that travel through the air and bounce off surfaces like walls, floors, and ceilings, like a pinball game, creating unwanted noise and a whole lot of reverb. When these sound waves hit your microphone, it's like you're stuck in a giant echo chamber. Now, things like walls or hard surfaces that are close together can make this worse. So that's where acoustic blankets come in. Now, acoustic blankets are designed to absorb sound waves and reduce reverb. Now, one of the reasons I chose this product over the acoustic foam is because my YouTube studio is actually set up in my lounge room. Now the room has a lot of hard surfaces like walls and a big open space for audio to bounce around in. And I found by hanging my acoustic blankets in a U shape around my studio, I was able to dramatically cut down the sound so that you guys can hear me clearly and there isn't too much reverb. Now, what I thought we might do is a real world experiment and see how we can use acoustic blankets to treat a room in my house. Now, one of the hardest spots I think to get good audio in is actually the kitchen. It has a lot of hard surfaces and the reverb is going to be awful in there. So why don't we jump over to that space now? So now that I'm in the kitchen, this is how the audio sounds when there's no acoustic blankets or any audio treatment. As you can hear, it has a lot of reverb and my audio is bouncing all over the place. Now there's a lot of hard surfaces in here, and also just behind the camera is a cement wall, so my voice is going out, it's hitting that cement wall and coming back and basically creating a whole bunch of roomy sound in my microphone. So let's see what the audio sounds like once I hang the blankets and the room is treated for audio. Now this is what the audio sounds like with the acoustic blankets. I think it sounds a lot better and my voice sounds closer and clearer for you guys to hear. So I've placed a couple of blankets behind the camera to create a bit of a U shape to capture the sound. Now this is not perfect, but it does dramatically reduce the audio reverb and it's nowhere near as bad as it was without the blankets. Now this setup only took me about 10 minutes. If you're out on location and want to get better sound quickly, this is a great setup and a great option. So now that we know how good the acoustic blankets are, I wanted to show you guys the setup I use and how I get these blankets to hang. Now, before moving on to the next part of the video, I wanted to introduce you to our video sponsor, Brilliant.org. Brilliant is an online platform that offers an innovative and interactive approach to learning subjects that can be difficult to grasp. Brilliant has thousands of lessons that cover everything from foundational and advanced maths to computer science and data analysis. New lessons are added monthly, and their visual hands-on approach is such an engaging way to learn. Brilliant's storytelling and interactive visualization can make even the most abstract concepts relatable so you can actually understand them. With Brilliant, you'll learn by doing. To try everything Brilliant has to offer free for a full 30 days, visit brilliant.org/TechSpace. The first 200 of you will get 20% off Brilliant's annual premium subscription. And now let's jump back into the video. First of all, the blankets I'm using and I recommend, they're called Acoustic Sound Blankets Producer's Choice. Now they're from a company called Vocal Booth To Go. Now these guys have a range of sizes, so you just need to work out what will be best for your studio or location space. I bought the blankets that are black and white with grommets and Velcro ties. Now the reason you want to go with grommets and holes is so that you can mount your blankets to any stand. Now I needed my stands to be easy to move, not too heavy and quick to pack away. So I avoided the typical C stands and went with heavy duty adjustable muslin backdrop stands, which I purchased off Amazon. This allows for me to connect the Velcro straps directly to the bar, and then I can attach the bar to the stands. Once you've attached the blanket, you can just place them where you need them and adjust the height or the stands to suit your area. So when it came to setting up the kitchen, I was able to move the blankets in directly behind the camera to catch and absorb the audio from my voice. When it comes to pack down, I can just roll up the blankets and place it next to the wall for next time. Well, I hope this has helped you and has given you a good option for soundproofing a room without having to damage any of those walls. I think acoustic blankets are a great option for YouTube studio setups and hopefully for your space as well. Now, if you do have any questions or I've missed anything, feel free to reach out and write me a comment below. I do try to read all of my comments and get back to as many people as I can. If you're also interested in learning more about other great ways you can lift your level of video production, or you're interested in cool tech, you should check out one of my videos on my channel. Well, I'm Gulliver, this is TechSpace, and I'll see you in the next video.